Don't say that word.
So this is another in a series of clone videos. I recently purchased this little beauty. It is a clone of the Smok pipe, SMOK, and virtually identical. I've just by looking at the pictures, it's like seriously identical. If this had the actual Smok logo on it somewhere, you could call it a counterfeit, but it is a clone. So I got this for like 19 bucks at Fast Tech. You can get actually the original or authentic Smok pipe from them as well for 35. I went with this. I just wanted to see what it would be like. One issue I did have with it right off the bat, and I'm just going to put on something simple here. Where's my... And hopefully you can hear what goes on. So I get the device. When I first tried to put a battery in it, I couldn't, there wasn't enough room, and it was really tough for me to get a grip on it. And so I passed it to Michelle, and she tried, and for that, she was trying to put the battery thing on, and her fingers got hot, and she dropped it. Okay, what's going on there? So here we have just a regular 18350 battery with a nipple. Goes in. You can hear this. Okay, this fires without touching the button. So, thinking, what? And I took the top off, and I took the cap off, and I was like, Jesus, it's made for 18350. Why? It clearly, as soon as I press the cap on it, it fires. I don't have to press it. So, that's not going to work. So, I thought, another dud. Because I've had a couple of duds. I'll explain one of them to you later on another video. But I'm thinking, a dud. Great. So I get on and I put a picture on it. I say, piece of shit. Don't buy it. Just right off the bat. I was angry. So then somebody messages me and says, put the battery in upside down. With the nipple towards the spring. And the threading on this thing is fucking ridiculous. You'll notice I have to push the button. Okay. I did that for like 10 seconds and I thought, what? Why would anybody in their right mind tell anybody in their right mind or otherwise to put their battery in upside down? That cannot be the solution. It should not be the solution. You should never put your batteries in upside down. The negative should be against the spring. So when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about why it works. The nipple goes inside the spring, so there's enough room. So duh, why not just use nippleless batteries? Flat head, flat top, whatever they call them. No nipples. So if anybody ever says to you, don't put your battery in upside down, do not do that. That's just stupid. I mean, it works, but then you got to figure out why it works. So, nippleless battery, or flat top, whatever you call it. And Bob's your uncle. Now you've got this thing. You want it to look cool, right? So I tried several different things on it. And one issue is, even though this is like a deep well, it is not ego threaded. So any device you have that is not ego threaded, that is only 510 threaded, is going to work. But if it's only ego threaded, you're screwed. Like the Pro Tank is only ego threaded, so you're done. Except if you have an adapter. So you put the adapter on for ego threading. And the mini Pro Tank. That looks sick. And the one thing about the mini Pro Tank, you can take the drip tip off. You have a flathead tip on if you like. But I like the way this looks. Got a fan going, so you're not going to see plumes of smoke. But not a complete identical clone, because nobody with the actual smoke pipe has the issue with the nipple batteries. But if you're going to get the clone, make sure you do purchase flathead batteries. Do not put your nipple batteries in upside down. There you go. It is doable. 19 something at Fast Tech. I'll put the link.
Show me, don't say that word. Oh boy.